Welcome to the Indie Nerd Collective podcast. I'm your host, Juicebox, and I guess Ray, you here? You here with
I'm
us?
here. I'm here. I was waiting for you to get yours off, and I was gonna,
Oh, I got mine off.
Oh, you kept chopping in out. Well, everybody, hello. I'm Ray. I'm your co-host.
Yeah, we're a mess this Tuesday, but yeah, this is what do you call it? Almost our 20th recording, but our third co-host is kind of caught up at work. You know how it is. So when you got to work a little overtime, so he wasn't able to make it to tonight's recording. So it's just the two of us.
Yeah,
but we still got stuff, content for you this evening, or afternoon, or morning, wherever the hell you're listening from. Shout out to the one listener in South Korea and the other listener in, where was it?
Sweden? Was it
I believe
Sweden?
so. I think it was Sweden. Yes.
Awesome. Shouts out to you guys.
Yeah, nice to see y'all. We're able to reach y'all all the way out there. Hopefully you're enjoying the podcast, and yeah, feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or comments or whatever. But starting off, were we starting off with anime or games? We'll start off with anime.
Okay.
There's one thing that was on my mind all day. And it was pretty much that take that we saw in the group there from one of our esteemed admins that Freeman is on the same level as or no, that it's better than JJK. In that basically we're all a bunch of casuals for thinking otherwise. He did this at like 4 in the morning, so kind of like some shit for everyone to wake up to and see. It started complaining about, but my main issue with that is one. My main issues with that is that there are two different animes, the different types of animes, right? JJK is like a shonen, seinen type of anime. Well, I guess it's more shonen type of anime, and then Frieren is it's also action packed, fast paced, supernatural, and then Frieren is much slower paced. I guess it's a fantasy historical setting with a little bit of action, but there's a lot of like background into like how the world is and then events that happen. And I think the closest one to compare Frieren to is Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. That would be the closest one. And if we're going to compare it to anime like that, then it doesn't even come up to par. In my personal opinion, it's not good enough.
I feel you on that. I couldn't, like, I haven't seen Frieren, so I can't do any comparisons to it. But like, it's like opinions like that kind of like, I try not to get so caught up with those type of opinions, because those are the type of opinions that just are there just to trigger you, you know? It's like, I try to let everyone enjoy what they like and whatnot, but there's sometimes I just wish that person would shut up, because it's like the opinions just, it's like, is I want to say wrong. You know, I try to give everyone like, you know what, that's just what they think or whatever, but I do not agree. So I try not to say anything, but if it's like really wrong and you trigger me like that, oh man, I'm going to say something. I got to say something. This morning when I saw that post, I basically scrolled past it and went back to bed. You know, because like,
I feel you, yeah.
Yeah, because like with JJK, I like JJK because even though I didn't see like the prequel or whatever, it kind of reminds me of JoJo with the battles in place and how strategic it is.
Okay.
I kind of like that, and I kind of like how they, write their characters. It's like it's different. Like the only one I could pretty much see is kind of weak is what's his name? The guy who always tries to summon Mahorga.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name off the top of my head because I've been slacking on catching up. I am on chapter 12 though, but
yeah, I'm not even gonna stress you about that one, bro. Dude, I'm not, because like
the thing is like it's not like I don't kind of have a sense of what's going on in the story already. I'm just there's a lot of other shit that I'm reading right now that I keep having to catch up on, and that takes me away from other shit. And then there's the new stuff that pops up, or someone will upload like 200 plus chapters of an manual that I haven't seen yet, and I'll be like, "Oh, what is this?" And then it turns out being really good.
Yeah.
Speaking of that type of shit, did you take a chance to look at Wild West Murum?
Oh no, I haven't.
That one is pretty good so far.
Wild West Murum?
Yeah, it's basically it's an isekai, okay. But it's not your typical type of isekai because I don't know if it's actually him or if it's two souls in the body. Or it could also be that I don't know. It's like a tie. I have no idea. But all I know is that he remembers living in the alternate world. He came back and he says like there's a pair of eyes always telling him what to do. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. So it's a very weird type of isekai, but it's still an isekai. And I guess because of all the martial arts manhwa and mangas that the main character has read, he's able to make his own martial arts pretty much on the go. And it's not literally the way that it sounds. Like he had to practice and whatever from childhood, right? And then he got good at learning like how to gather the energy and forms and all that stuff. And the way that the world is in that basically the way that world is that everyone just wants destructive type of martial arts, right? So one blow explosions type of shit. So they don't have any of the martial arts that he's coming up with, and he's whooping people's asses left and right.
Right.
And they're calling him like a righteous man or whatever because he'll destroy like a bad guy or bandits and then just walk away. He's like, don't even like. They'll be like, oh, but what about your reward? What about this? And he just leaves. He's like, nah, I'm done. I got other stuff to do.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty enjoyable story so far. For if you like martial arts stuff.
Well, I'll have to look it up then. That, and I hear Northern Blade is back.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm trying to like none of the sites that I've frequent have it up yet. So you know what that means.
And they're it's probably still on Raws.
I don't know, cause like in one of the manga groups, he's already got it posted.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you got to go to the pirate sites then.
Maybe.
That we don't condone. Openly. If you can purchase Northern Blade, purchase it.
Yeah.
Support the author. I don't really care about the publisher, but support the author. That's the one thing. I don't know if authors have like well, they obviously won't have a Cash App because they're not in the States. But if they had some sort of like donate box, I don't see why. Like if you're pirating their stuff or reading it off scanlation sites, why not just throw the author like $20, $10 here and there? You know, especially if it's a good if it's something you enjoy. And I feel like that would be one way to help the artists and authors in solidarity, especially when they're getting fucked over by wages and, you know, the bigger companies. But Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, we gotta switch lanes though. Games.
Okay.
I ain't seen nothing new lately yet coming out that I'm interested in. Like we can always pop a look at Steam and see what they pop a lock in. I know Capcom's got a publisher sale on, so that's one big one. Ooh, let me see. Monster Hunter World. That is always fun to play. If you haven't played Monster Hunter World, it's an amazing game. Right now it's $13 Canadian. So, oh fuck, I might actually just grab that myself. $13 Canadian down from $40. 67% discount on Steam. You better get that shit. They got they got Monster Hunter Rise. If you like that type of shit. I wasn't really a fan of Monster Hunter Rise, but again, you know, there's Ace Attorney as well, Exo Primal. There's Street Fighter games are on sale as well here. Devil May Cry, Resident Evil 4, the Mega Man pack. All the games are on sale right now. The whole Battle Network. So those are on sale. I got those for free though. Yeah. So there's definitely a lot of games right now on sale for PC if you're that type of player, you know. I don't know about PS4. Do you know? PS5. Have you seen anything on PS5 that's a decent catch?
Well, I had a friend talk about Unicorn Overlord, and the thing was it was made by Vanillaware. I really like Vanillaware's work because, as you know, Vanillaware came out with Odin Spear, and that really changed 2D RPGs for me.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's like it's hack and slash, but it has RPGs element into it. You heal by eating. That was the first strange mechanic I've ever dealt with, and I truly enjoyed. Like,
why is that strange? You never there's a lot of games that have eating as healing.
Well, no. Like, how can I put it? In Streets of Rage, you move down, you find an apple, you refill your health. In Odin Spear, you grab ingredients and stuff like that. You go to the little bunny, he cooks up the dish, you eat the dish, and your HP, not only you healed your HP, but your HP grows.
Okay.
You level up and whatnot. So yeah. It was different like that. I was like, oh, okay. That's kind of awesome. The art was amazing. I loved it. Also, another game that Vanillaware came out with was Dragon's Crown.
Okay.
And Masamune. Yep.
That's interesting, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We ain't got nothing for Xbox though, because old boy ain't here. So yeah, sorry Xbox listeners, we don't have any games on deck for y'all. I don't have Game Pass either, and I don't think I'm gonna get it. I got enough of a backlog of games without having to worry about renting a catalog of games that I'm never gonna play because I'm too busy playing the same ones over and over again. That's my problem.
Yeah. As far as goes, PS Plus, I've been reading news about how they're supposed to be coming out with some new stuff on the 13th, the 19th or whatever.
Okay.
So you got to keep your eyes open because they're coming out with some stuff. Yeah, we're not going to talk about Helldivers tonight.
No, we definitely are. We were just talking about, the vegetables and starch before we went to the meat of the game conversation, because apparently they fixed the the armor values. I haven't actually properly checked yet for Helldivers, but let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's patches done today. So they did a little bit more balancing, dealing with the spawn rate of heavily armored Terminids. Also, they fixed some of the UI crashes and shit like that. So, what they say, amount of heavily armored targets that spawn on higher difficulties. Okay, yeah, so they're talking about bringing anti-tank capabilities or some shit. So they reduced the spawn rate of chargers and Bile Titans on difficulty 7 and up.
Thank goodness.
And they also reduced the risk of spawn spikes. I'm not too sure what that is, but I guess like just with the fucking breaches and all that shit, you know?
Yeah, because it was like one match, we did all we could, and then next thing you know, we got like 2 Bile Titans at the extraction point, and it's like 3 minutes to the shuttle gets there. Or what about the other night? Oh my gosh, man! I did all that work.
That was wild.
Yeah,
all that was definitely wild. So, well, what they're saying is that they've just changed the distribution of enemy types. They haven't reduced the difficulty at all. So we're just gonna see less of chargers and Bile Titans and more of everything else.
Yeah, okay.
And like way more, which might actually end up being a little bit more of a problem. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get that their developers are trying to make the game a little more tough, and I'm kind of with that. But don't be dropping all those Bile Titans on me, though, bro. Like,
that's gotta be funny though.
Now, if I was by myself, I'd be upset. But with 4 people, it's like, oh man. Hey, anybody got any lasers? Shoot.
Okay. So they've also increased the EAT-17s. So the expendable anti-tank rifles. So what they're saying is that they're not changing anything regarding the Charger's legs. They just lowered the health of the Charger's head. So obviously the head's a weak point.
Yeah, because I do try to shoot the Chargers in the face from time to time. Absolutely.
Okay, and then they took the electronic countermeasures, the one that gives you the random stratagem, because they're reworking it.
Yeah. That's good, because that was pretty frustrating sometimes.
That was hilarious, though. No, I found that hilarious. I didn't care. That was a good part of the game.
I don't know, man. I do remember that. Hold on. What happened was, didn't I try to summon something, but I ended up killing somebody because of the random stuff?
A whole bunch of us did that. Yeah, a whole bunch of us did that because we weren't paying attention to the effects, which was the most important part of before you jump into the mission.
Yeah. Yep. You gotta look at it, because when you put yourself in that situation, it's just frustrating, for real. It's frustrating.
Exactly. Let's see here. Yeah, so they know that. So it's actually supposed to. It's not. So the exosuit isn't supposed to destroy itself when it's firing rockets.
It isn't supposed to destroy.
Yeah, it's not supposed to get destroyed because it'll blow itself up with the rockets if it's turning or some shit. So that's not supposed to happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. So they've done a decent amount of stuff here. So I don't know when they're rolling out the new equipment. Oh, March 14th. So we have 2 more days before the new equipment comes out.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're gonna. What's up?
Yeah. I was about to say I didn't even play at all yesterday.
Did I play at all yesterday? No, I don't think I did. No, I did. I think I did. No, Monday. Monday. No, I didn't play. I didn't play yesterday. Give me a sec here.
Wow.
But yeah, it's the X Series prototype. That's the new armor. But yeah, I was looking to play maybe tonight, but we'll see.
Well,
Might just end up reading instead.
I get off at 10, so I'll be down to play.
I'm asleep at that time. I go to the gym at 4 in the morning, man.
Oh, you hit the gym at 4 in the morning? Okay. Well, tomorrow I'll be free from the gym, but I'll have work, so.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I work tomorrow anyways.
Mm.
Back to the grind. Tuesdays are my days to chill. Yeah. But yeah, so that's it for the games. And any random shit that you've heard lately? Is there anything you want to talk about?
I can't think of anything right now. I really can't.
Really? Okay. I got a couple interesting things. Let's see here. Just give me a second.
I had to brace for impact because sometimes you be coming out of nowhere with these random facts and it just be mind blowing.
Excuse me. So in Indonesia, they're during a Batik air flight, 2 pilots fell asleep for about half an hour during the flight. Yeah. So one of them, the reason one of them fell asleep was because one of them had just recently had twins, and so they've been struggling to sleep days before the flight. And then, yeah, I don't know what happened with the other one. Yeah, and the aircraft was not on the correct flight path.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. They just things just fucked up. They what do you call it? Were able to land the plane safely, but yeah, they were just both tired, I guess. Because the older pilot was like, "Oh, watch the plane for like a little bit while I sleep," and he's like, "Okay." And then I guess the younger pilot just passed out.
Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I will say is lucky, because I remember one time I was like working. I was driving this van. I started dozing off behind the wheel.
Yeah,
not a good thing. But
it's definitely not good, man.
But I survived and was able to do my job. So you got to be careful. You can't work yourself till you're tired.
No, exactly, right. And then we got another one. There's a grandmother. I actually watched the video for this one. A grandmother was left dangling upside down after her coat got caught in a shop's security shutters. So this one was actually pretty funny. I don't even know. It was in Wales, so in the UK somewhere. And she was standing up against the shutter, and basically the shutter caught her coat in one of the hooks and just lifted her straight up. And so she's just dangling there for, I don't know, probably a good couple minutes before someone came and helped unhook her and carry her off.
Well, okay. I mean, that would probably suck in the moment because you're minding your business and all of a sudden you're helpless with what's going on. And you know what really sucks about that kind of situation? It's embarrassing.
Yeah, especially since the video's been viewed already 200 million times now.
Oh,
is it 200 million or is it 2 million? I don't know. It's a lot. It's over 1 million. That's too much, anyways.
Yeah,
it's just cooked. Yeah, nearly 2 million times. So. No, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's definitely wild.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I was able to pull up Legend of the Northern Blade. Somebody else pulled it up, and I'm reading it now. So the two brothers are going at it.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, because that's where it left off. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But yeah, that's no, we got some weird ass shit going on in the world today.
Do we? Tell me.
Well, I don't know, people hoarding bodies and not cremating them, which is fucked up. Somewhere in London, I think.
Really?
Let's see. Because Humberside doesn't sound fucking American. It's definitely the UK. Yeah, they're like suspected human ashes were discovered at a funeral parlor in Hull, where 35 bodies were removed in a police raid last week. Yes, and they received like thousands of calls regarding the case, I guess, because people are like, "Yo, what happened to our dead ones?"
Yeah.
Yeah, what were they doing?
I don't know. Maybe they were like harvesting organs.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense. Like you would take the bodies, you get all of like the organs out of it, sell them or whatever, and then make your money.
You don't
Meanwhile,
think you'd want the organs to be fresh, or can you take them from a dead body, a recently deceased body?
Of course, you could take them from a recently deceased body. I mean, the organs are still going to be still kind of good a little after death, but like, to be honest with you, I don't know what they would be doing with all those bodies and why. Hopefully, they're not necrophiliacs or something.
Nah, that's fucked up. That'd be definitely fucked up. And then finally, the last one here. Scientists are scanning the sea, or they've been scanning the sea floor, and they discovered a long lost Stone Age megastructure. That's so fucked up because you always hear that. What do you call? I guess what you call the people conspiracy theorists that they're always saying, "Oh, there's." Giant structures in the ocean and there's cities in the ocean and all that shit. And with the way that technology and LiDAR and all the radars are getting, radar technology is getting so much better, we're actually finding like legit buildings underneath bodies of water. And this isn't even the first or the 10th. Like there's dozens of structures buried underneath bodies of water all around the world. They're constantly being discovered like every single year. So it's like what is it? They said it's around 70 feet, and it's a stone wall more than half a mile long that dated back to the Stone Age. So it's already instantly one of the oldest megastructures on the planet. So like the fact that people try and say that, oh, we were dumb and didn't really know how to utilize technology the way that we do today is that argument's really got a lot of holes in it, because we're finding structures from hundreds of thousands of years ago or tens of thousands of years ago before we call it presumed previous structure, or before the presumed level of, I guess, human society was given or developed.
Yeah.
Or said to be developed anyways. So I don't know, it's just some pretty cool shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is kind of awesome. I kind of wonder what other civilizations they might find and whatnot. Besides,
I'm hoping they can find documentation on those civilizations in the first place, because that's always the hardest, right? You don't really have information on them. You just have what they've left, their buildings and tools and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's it for tonight. I don't know. We've got a lot of anime to watch. We actually got to finish watching Ninja Kamui. So we'll let you all know how that goes later on with our next episode. Gotta get Shantae on that, since she's watching with us, so we can't really watch it without her. But yeah, we'll try and get episodes 4 and 5 in, and then episode 6 comes out. Oh, we didn't talk about solo leveling, so we'll have to talk about that at a different time. But was it episode 9? episode 9 was fucking bomb. It was the shit. You know, that's how you fuck around and find out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, well, thanks to everyone, all our listeners for listening, tuning into this episode. You can catch us on social media, Blue Sky, Twitter. Oh, what's that other one? Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Discord, especially. You know, hit us up, and we're more than happy to chat with y'all. So thanks for listening, and have a good night.
Take care, everybody. Good night.
I keep doing this.